Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy, bro, aka this P4. I'm back at it again, man. So I want to make just a quick video as much as possible. I want to talk about these four-quarter pro-ams with rules and regulations that I just wanted to shed some light. My boy Swag had a video on it. Link, I try to put the link in the description. But as a topic that I wanted to talk about real quick that we talked about a little bit early this morning. So I'm gonna show you the tweet real quick. So my boy Swag said, man, will there be rules with quarters in NBA Live 19? Please check this video out and share. Now my boy Rashad said, man, my biggest concern pertaining to the one mode would be how do you address a play that's maxed out on fouls? Does a computer bench you similar to the NBA portion while you watch the game from the sideline as a computer baller is subbed in? That is subbed in that person's place. That is a great question, man. That's a really good question. And honestly, I really feel like, I think honestly, if you ask me, I think you should if you get fouled out, the game you just get fouled out, you get kicked out, and you just kind of keep pushing. At this, there has to be some type of penalization if you are fouled out, or you get fouled out, and you just kind of have to just deal with it. You gotta know how to play good defense. This is how you bridge that gap in between players who knows how to play and who doesn't, or who just wants to steal or just try to block every shot. Now, Swag did say something. He said, I say go for a team-based foul system, meaning after so many fouls given as a team, once entered to the penalty, every foul thereafter will lead to free throws. Therefore, there won't be foul outs. Just free throws given after the foul limit is reached. Hey, just my opinion. Now, Swag made up a really good point. Yeah, I mean, when he said like that, I did agree with him. I was like, that's cool. Once he said that, that's pretty cool, because I'm thinking, all right, the penalty, if you just want to keep on fouling, you're just gonna shoot foul shots the whole time. That's perfectly fine. But what about the trolls? What about the trolls in the game who's going to who knows there ain't no type of repercussions? So what will they do, pretty much? And I know I tweeted this out real quick to him. I said, definitely, I like the idea, Swag. I have one question, though. What should we do with players that are trolls who will continue to foul players knowing there aren't any repercussions besides more free throws? It has to be a way to kick players out like that, or just get them kicked out in general. Now, I'm thinking this is the best way because of the fact it's like, yo, all right, if you want to if you just want to just foul the whole time and just want to be a fool, so be it. But after a while, you're going to just get kicked out. Or if not that, they should give us the ability to kick a person out if you feel like he's detrimental to the team. That's just my personal opinion. But this is the last one I want to show you that Swag said, which I agree 100% on now. He said, I recommend developing a threshold for a negative team grade score. If a player reaches a negative team grade score that is deemed irrational by a program, the player gets kicked and is referred to some form of penalty, like a possible demotion and rank tear, like an NHL 19, sorry, NHL 19. And I haven't played in NHL 19, but I like that idea. If you get a negative, once you hit a negative standpoint, now if you play NBA Live, or if you was at EA Play, you know that it starts at 0. If you see some clips, you know that they start at 0. You don't start at 70 anymore. So since it started at 0, I'm not saying if you throw a turnover and you're -5, now you get kicked out. No, I'm thinking more like at halftime. So let's say you play, there are 4-quarter pro-ams, which we pretty much know for sure. You get past the first half, the first 2 quarters. Now the third quarter, let's say you just add a 10. And let's just say you just out here fouling, or you just playing really bad. You really hurting your team. You could get kicked out, because this is pro-am. This is the competitive mode. This is where you're gonna have that bridge, that gap between that casual and that competitive type of feel, or that casual and that ranked type of feel. If you reach up to these icon levels and legend and superstar and all that, you want to rank up and you don't want to deal with bad players. So having a negative team grade will really help that out. I'm happy that he talked about the NHL beta, because I heard a lot of good things about it. I will download it before the beta ends. I hope it didn't end. I'm gonna check today. But I'm happy he really did bring that up. That right there could be the bridge and the gap that we really need for this game to really differentiate who's not who's good and who's bad, but who just knows basketball. This right here will show you, oh, I can't be out here just trying to still spam the whole time because I have fouls I have to worry about. And then let's just say if I'm not doing that, if I'm just too aggressive, I'm hurting my team. Because if I somehow, or if I'm not, if I'm not, playing well, I could possibly get kicked out the game just going into the negative, or if not that, I could just get in foul trouble and then we could be over the limit and they just shooting fouls all game. So it really gets into your mind now, like, all right, how am I going to approach this game? So that's the real main reason why I really want to make this video. I want to see how do people think about, should you get kicked out? Should you get kicked out the game? Should you not? Should you continue to play? How do you feel about the negative teammate grade? How do you feel about all these things that that's going on? Because me personally, I like what Swag said. If you get a negative teammate grade, that's gonna be your way of getting demoted or deranked or anything to that stature, pretty much. If that's the way, perfectly fine with me, man. But let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. Comment down, please, like, comment, share. And yeah, man, just do that, man. I hope y'all enjoyed a little bit of gameplay that I did. This wasn't really one of my best games, but we got the W, so that's all that really matters, man. But that's about it, man. It's your boy Rel. Enjoy talking to y'all, man. Stay tuned. It's been 2 days in a row since I made a video, so I'm in here. I'm out. 1.